Mr. Kelly. Mr. Kelly, aye. Mr. Hawley. Mr. Hawley, no. Mr. Hawley. Mr. Hawley, no. Mr. McConnell. Mr. McConnell, no. Mr. Hawley. Mr. Hawley, no. Mr. McConnell. Mr. McConnell, no. Mr. Hawley. Mr. Hawley, no. Mr. McConnell. Mr. McConnell, no. Mr. Hawley. Mr. Hawley, no. Ms. Lummis. Ms. Lummis, no. Mr. McConnell. Mr. McConnell, no. Mr. Hawley. Mr. Hawley, no. Ms. Lummis. Ms. Lummis, no. Mr. McConnell. Mr. McConnell, no. Mr. Hawley. Mr. Hawley, no. Ms. Lummis. Ms. Lummis, no. Ms. Lummis. Ms. Lummis, no. Ms. Lummis. Ms. Lummis, no. Mr. Warnock. Mr. Warnock, aye. Mr. Warnock. Mr. Warnock, aye. Mr. Warnock. Mr. Warnock, aye.
Two seconds. On this motion, the yeas are 47, the nays are 53. The motion is not agreed to. I recognize the senator from Delaware.
Mr. President, I have a motion to commit at the desk.
The clerk will report it. On this
Senator
motion,
from
the
Delaware,
yeas
Mr.
are
Coons
47,
moves
the nays
to
are
commit the
53.
bill
The
HR 1 to the
motion
Committee on
is
Finance
not
with instructions to
agreed
report back forthwith.
Mr. President, I ask for the reading of the motion be dispensed with.
Without objection. I recognize
Colleagues,
the
the
senator from
ugly
Delaware.
truth about this so-called big, beautiful bill is that it will kick 17 million Americans off their health care. This bill cuts almost $1 trillion from Medicaid and other health care programs by tying people up in red tape.
Without objection.
Republicans will tell you they're trying to improve Medicaid, but the truth is they're not. It is cruel and dishonest to bury parents, kids, and seniors in paperwork and then blame them when they lose their health care, all to further rig our tax code for the very wealthiest. This week I met with 30 nurses from Delaware. Their patients couldn't come to D.C., so they did. They care for seniors and newborns, families, and the disabled. And they're asked to us, don't take health care away from tens of thousands of Delawareans and millions of Americans. Colleagues, support this Coons amendment to eliminate cruel and unnecessary red tape and allow Americans to keep the health care they need and deserve. And the disabled. And they're asked to us, don't take
Mr. President,
away.
I recognize the senator from Kansas.
as I look at this, the senator's motion is on work requirements. You know, back home we had a saying for people that had an aversion to work. We called it an allergy to work. But my question is, don't you think a job brings value, that it brings dignity? Do you not think that a job brings purpose and meaning to life? We have 7 million healthy American men across this country, working age, that aren't working right now. So yes, we want to encourage people to go back to work, but our bill, as you point out, actually preserves and protects it for those groups. Our bill makes it stronger, financially stronger, so that we can protect it and strengthen it for seniors in nursing homes, for people with disabilities, for pregnant women, and for children. Let's protect Medicaid for those who need it the most. I urge a no vote on this, and I'll never apologize for encouraging people to go to work.
The question occurs on the motion. Is there a sufficient second? There appears to be. The clerk will call the roll.
Ms. Alsor-Brooks, Ms. Baldwin, Mr. Banks, Mr. Barrasso, Mr. Bennett, Mrs. Blackburn, Mr. Blumenthal, Ms. Blunt-Rochester, Mr. Booker, Mr. Bozeman, Mrs. Britt, Mr. Budd, Ms. Cantwell, Mrs. Capito, Mr. Cassidy, Ms. Collins, Mr. Coons, Mr. Cornyn, Ms. Cortez Masto, Mr. Cotton, Mr. Kramer, Mr. Crapo, Mr. Cruz, Mr. Curtis, Mr. Daines, Ms. Cantwell, Mrs. Capito, Mr. Cassidy, Ms. Collins, Mr. Cornyn, Ms. Cortez Masto, Mr. Cotton, Mr. Kramer, Mr. Crapo, Mr. Cruz, Mr. Curtis, Mr. Daines, Ms. Duckworth, Mr. Durbin, Ms. Ernst, Mr. Fetterman, Mrs. Fisher, Mr. Gallego, Mrs. Gillibrand, Mr. Graham, Mr. Grassley, Mr. Haggerty, Ms. Hassan, Mr. Hawley, Mr. Heinrich, Mr. Hickenlooper, Ms. Hirono, Mr. Hoven, Mr. Husted, Mrs. Hyde-Smith, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Justice, Mr. Justice, Mr. Kane, Mr. Kelly, Mr. Kennedy, Mr. Kim, Mr. King, Ms. Klobuchar, Mr. Lankford, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lujan, Ms. Lummis, Mr. Markey, Mr. Marshall, Mr. McConnell, Mr. McCormick, Mr. Merkley, Mrs. Moody, Mr. Moran, Mr. Marino, Mr. Merkley, Mrs. Moody, Mr. Moran, Mr. Marino, Mr. Mullen, Ms. Murkowski, Ms. Murkowski, Mr. Murphy, Mrs. Murray, Mr. Ossoff, Mr. Padilla, Mr. Paul, Mr. Peters, Mr. Reed, Mr. Ricketts, Mr. Risch, Ms. Rosen, Mr. Rounds, Mr. Sanders, Mr. Schatz, Mr. Schiff, Mr. Schmidt, Mr. Schumer, Mr. Scott of Florida, Mr. Scott of South Carolina, Mrs. Shaheen, Mr. Sheehy, Ms. Slotkin, Ms. Smith, Mr. Sullivan, Mr. Thune, Mr. Tillis, Mr. Tuberville, Mr. Van Hollen, Mr. Warner, Mr. Warnock, Ms. Warren, Mr. Welch, Mr. Whitehouse, Mr. Wicker, Mr. Wyden, Mr. Young. Senators voting in the affirmative: Also Brooks, Bennett, Blumenthal, Blunt-Rochester, Cantwell, Coons, Cortez Masto, Durbin, Fetterman, Gallego, Hickenlooper, Hirono, Kane, Kelly, Kim, King, Klobuchar, Lujan, Merkley, Murkowski, Murphy, Murray, Ossoff, Peters, Reed, Rosen, Schiff, Schumer, Shaheen, Slotkin, Smith, Van Hollen, Warner, Warnock, Warren, Welch, Whitehouse, and Wyden. Senators voting in the negative: Banks, Bozeman, Britt, Budd, Cotton, Crapo, Cruz, Curtis, Ernst, Graham, Haggerty, Hawley, Husted, Johnson, Kennedy, Lee, Lummis, Marshall, McConnell, Moody, Moran, Paul, Ricketts, Risch, Rounds, Scott of South Carolina, Sullivan, Thune, Tillis, and Tuberville. Ms. Baldwin, aye. Mr. Sanders, aye. Mr. Barrasso, no. Ms. Hassan, aye. Mr. McCormick, no. Mr. Sheehy, no. Mrs. Blackburn, no. Mr. Cassidy, no. Mrs. Hyde Smith, no. Ms. Duckworth, aye. Mr. Daines, no. Mr. Heinrich, aye. Mr. Padilla, aye. Mr. Schmidt, no. I'm just going to put this one in here. This is the previous one. And I can help get the second one ready, just kind of depends on where we are. Oh, that's why I can't put this in here, because It's their thing. Oh, whoops. Mr. Markey, aye. Mr. Langford, no. Mr. Marino, no. Mrs. Fisher, no. Ms. Collins, no. Mr. Cornyn, no. Mrs. Gillibrand, aye. Mr. Kramer, no. Mr. Schatz, aye. Mr. Scott of Florida, no. Mr. Hoven, no. Mr. Young, no. Mr. Justice, no. Mr. Booker, aye. Mr. Wicker, no. Mr. Crapo.
Hello.
Mr. Grassley, no. Mrs. Capito, no. Mr. Mullen, no.
On this motion, the yeas are 48, the nays are 52. The motion is not agreed to.
Mr. President.
I recognize the majority whip.
Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent that to be in order for the following senators to be recognized to offer amendments, motions, or points of order, that the amendments be reported by number, with no amendments in order prior to a vote in relation to the amendments on the motion or motions. Number 1, Lujan, motion to commit. Number 2, Reed, motion to commit.
Without objection.
Yield the floor.
I recognize the senator from New Mexico.
I have a motion to commit at the desk.
The clerk will report.
Senator from New Mexico, Mr. Lujan, moves to commit the bill H.R. 1 to the Committee on Finance with instructions to report back forthwith.
Mr. President, recently a Republican colleague said regarding this bill's SNAP cuts, quote, "If we don't watch out, people are going to get hurt." He's right. People are going to get hurt. For the past 50 years, the United States of America has maintained a bipartisan promise to feed our children, our veterans, our seniors, and our working families. This bill betrays that promise. It cuts more than $1 trillion from Medicaid and SNAP, cuts that will harm all of our constituents. With this motion, I'm offering my colleagues the opportunity to step away from these devastating cuts, to show our fellow Americans that in this country, we care for our friends, family, and neighbors who need support. I hope my colleagues on both sides of the aisle can agree that this is a promise worth keeping. I yield back.
Mr. President.
I recognize the senator from Arkansas.
Thank you, Mr. President. I rise in opposition to the motion raised by my colleague from New Mexico. The agriculture title of this bill takes a practical approach to improve SNAP by reducing waste, enhancing accountability, and encouraging recipients to move toward self-reliance through work and training. SNAP spending has nearly doubled since 2018, putting this vital program on an unsustainable path wrought with mismanagement and waste. This program has devolved into viewing success as enrolling more individuals to be dependent on government assistance. SNAP is long overdue for change. This motion would jeopardize the ability for the Senate to meet its reconciliation instructions and deliver the President's agenda to the American people. I urge my colleagues to vote no.
Is there a sufficient second? There appears to be. The clerk will call the roll.
Ms. Alsobrooks, Ms. Baldwin. Mr. Banks, Mr. Barrasso, Mr. Bennett, Mrs. Blackburn, Mr. Blumenthal, Ms. Blood Rochester, Mr. Booker. Mr. Booker, Mr. Bozeman, Mrs. Britt, Mr. Budd, Ms. Cantwell, Mrs. Capito, Mr. Cassidy, Ms. Collins, Mr. Coons, Mr. Cornyn, Ms. Cortez Masto. Mr. Cotton, Mr. Kramer, Mr. Crapo, Mr. Cruz, Mr. Curtis, Mr. Daines, Ms. Duckworth, Mr. Durbin, Ms. Ernst, Mr. Fetterman, Mrs. Fisher, Mr. Gallego, Mrs. Gillibrand, Mr. Graham, Mr. Grassley, Mr. Haggerty, Ms. Hassan, Mr. Hawley, Mr. Heinrich, Mr. Hickenlooper, Ms. Hirono, Mr. Hovind, Mr. Husted, Mrs. Hyde-Smith, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Justice, Mr. Kane, Mr. Kelly, Mr. Kennedy, Mr. Kim, Mr. King, Ms. Klobuchar, Mr. Langford, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lujan, Ms. Lummis, Mr. Markey, Mr. Marshall, Mr. McConnell, Mr. McCormick, Mr. Merkley, Mrs. Moody, Mr. Moran, Mr. Marino, Mr. Mullen, Ms. Murkowski, Mr. Murphy, Mr. Murphy, Mrs. Murray, Mr. Ossoff, Mr. Padilla, Mr. Paul, Mr. Peters, Mr. Reed, Mr. Ricketts, Mr. Risch. Ms. Rosen, Mr. Rounds, Mr. Sanders, Mr. Schatz, Mr. Schiff, Mr. Schmidt, Mr. Schumer, Mr. Scott of Florida, Mr. Scott of South Carolina, Mrs. Shaheen, Mr. Sheehy, Ms. Slotkin, Ms. Smith, Mr. Sullivan. Mr. Sullivan, Mr. Thune, Mr. Tillis, Mr. Tuberville, Mr. Van Hollen, Mr. Warner, Mr. Warnock, Ms. Warren, Mr. Welch, Mr. Whitehouse, Mr. Wicker, Mr. Wyden, Mr. Young. Senators voting in the affirmative: Alsobrooks, Baldwin, Bennett, Blumenthal, Blunt Rochester, Booker, Cantwell, Coons, Durbin, Fetterman, Gallego, Hassan, Hirono, Kelly, Kim, Klobuchar, Lujan, Merkley, Murphy, Murray, Padilla, Peters, Reed, Rosen, Sanders, Schatz, Schiff, Schumer, Shaheen, Slotkin, Smith, Van Hollen, Warner, Warnock, Welch, Whitehouse, and Wyden. Senators voting in the negative: Banks, Barrasso, Blackburn, Britt, Capito, Collins, Cornyn, Cotton, Kramer, Crapo, Cruz, Curtis, Daines, Ernst, Fisher, Graham, Grassley, Haggerty, Hawley, Hoven, Husted, Hyde-Smith, Johnson, Kennedy, Langford, Marshall, McConnell, McCormick, Moody, Moran, Marino, Mullen, Paul, Ricketts, Rounds, Schmidt, Scott of Florida, Sheehy, Tillis, and Wicker. Mr. Heinrich, Mr. Heinrich, aye. Mr. King, Mr. King, aye. Mr. Cassidy, no. Mr. Tuberville, no. Mr. Kane, aye. Mr. Ossoff, aye. Mr. Bozeman, no. Mr. Budd, no. Mr. Scott. Mr. Scott of South Carolina, no. Ms. Duckworth. Ms. Duckworth, aye. Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, no. Mr. Justice. Mr. Justice, no. Mr. Markey. Mr. Markey, aye. Mr. Risch. Mr. Risch, no. Ms. Murkowski. Ms. Murkowski, aye. Mr. Young. Mr. Young, no. Ms. Warren. Ms. Warren, aye. Ms. Cortez Masto. Ms. Cortez Masto, aye. Mr. Hickenlooper. Mr. Hickenlooper, aye. Mrs. Gillibrand. Mrs. Gillibrand, aye. Mr. Thune. Mr. Thune, no. Ms. Lummis. Ms. Lummis? No. Mr. Sullivan? Mr. Sullivan, aye.
On this vote, the yeas are 49, the nays are 51, and the motion is not agreed to.
Madam President.
The senator from Rhode Island.
Madam President, I have a motion to commit at the desk.
The clerk will report.
Senator from Rhode Island, Mr. Reed, moves to commit the bill H.R. 1 to the Committee on
I ask that further reading of the motion be dispensed with.
Without objection.
Madam President, Medicaid is a lifeline for seniors. More than 7 million seniors get care through Medicaid, and 2 in 3 nursing homes residents pay for that care with Medicaid. The bill we are voting today takes away key revenue sources for states and nursing homes. Brown University School of Public Health has estimated that 579 nursing homes nationwide would be at risk of closing because of this bill. And even if nursing homes do not close, then they will have to reduce their beds. This motion would simply prevent any cuts in Medicaid that could lead to nursing home closures, something I believe we all can agree upon. And I would urge my colleagues to support this motion.
Idaho.
Madam President, Republicans are restoring integrity to the Medicaid program by closing loopholes and preventing states from exploiting Medicaid federal match rates. States' provider taxes for nursing homes and immediate care facilities are not phased down under this bill. Additionally, the bill repeals the harmful Biden administration's nursing home staffing rule that would have forced the closure of nursing homes and long-term care facilities. I urge my colleagues to vote against this amendment.
Madam President, I ask
Senator
the
from
yeas
Rhode
and
Island.
nays.
Is there a sufficient second? There appears to be. The clerk will call the roll.
Ms. Alsobrooks, Ms. Baldwin, Mr. Banks, Mr. Barrasso, Mr. Bennett, Mrs. Blackburn, Mr. Blumenthal, Ms. Blunt Rochester, Mr. Booker, Mr. Bozeman, Mrs. Britt.
No.
No. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Mr. Budd. Ms. Cantwell. Mrs. Capito, Mr. Cassidy, Ms. Collins. Mr. Coons. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Cornyn, Ms. Cortez Masto, Mr. Cotton. Mr. Cotton, Mr. Kramer, Mr. Crapo, Mr. Cruz, Mr. Curtis, Mr. Daines, Ms. Duckworth, Mr. Durbin, Ms. Ernst, Mr. Fetterman, Mrs. Fisher, Mr. Gallego, Mrs. Gillibrand, Mr. Graham, Mr. Grassley, Mr. Haggerty, Ms. Hassan, Mr. Hawley, Mr. Heinrich, Mr. Hickenlooper, Ms. Hirono, Mr. Hoven, Mr. Husted, Mrs. Hyde-Smith, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Justice, Mr. Kane, Mr. Kelly, Mr. Kennedy, Mr. Kim, Mr. King, Ms. Klobuchar, Mr. Lankford, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lujan, Ms. Lummis, Mr. Markey, Mr. Marshall, Mr. McConnell, Mr. McCormick, Mr. Merkley, Mrs. Moody, Mr. Moran, Mr. Marino, Mr. Mullen, Ms. Murkowski, Mr. Murphy, Mrs. Murray,